welcome fellow Pathfinders. I thought we'd do a Goddess Guide Me reading today. So I'm just going to throw the dice and then we'll see what numbers we get. Right, so number 6 for the head. That's it. Number 2 for the heart. And number 3, which is interesting because 2 3s are 6. But anyway, if these numbers resonate with you as well, could have a meaning. So my home, number 3. Right, okay. So this is the picture. Right, so we'll start with the head. Goddess of discernment. My head is crowned with a golden flower, whose leaves I have woven into a rainproof helmet of protection from the dark storm clouds above. I clear my mind of complex thinking, worry and perfectionism to best attain my goal. Know that thinking and communications must be clarified to avoid misunderstandings. Plans must be simplified if they are going to function well in an imperfect world. To expect and be able to live with imperfection in all things and with the occasional failure shows a realistic understanding of the material world. You are also being practical and logical when you let your success transform your life, not your failures. Power can be gained by focusing on what has already been accomplished. Criticism must be used for truly constructive purposes. Obsessive attitudes and behaviour must be seen as a real threat to attaining your goal. Think realistically. Number 6. Right, so Goddess of affection, Aphrodite. My heart holds the golden image of the divine swan, whose perception is so acute she can pick a drop of water out of a glass of milk. I feel hopeful enough to reach out in a gesture of peace to my apparent adversaries. Seemingly differences are indications of our reluctance to consider the possibilities that other viewpoints are valid. Our opinions define who we are, but are constantly evolving. Seeks to understand the needs of others. It is hard work, but an essential part of any relationship. The white dove of peace carries a heart to symbolise that where there is real love, peace will always be possible. The bouquet of thornless roses I hold symbolises how human efforts can remove the natural pain of our ever-developing relationships. If reconciliation feels possible, it is not weakness, but rather the greatest strength to pursue it. Feel peaceful. Number 2. Goddess of communication, Bridget. My home is in a simple garden between the 2 great towers of learning. Here I can think clearly, unaffected by the arguments of these 2 schools of thought, which have managed to survive the test of time. Their power depends on unquestionable belief in knowledge they have learnt through tradition and books, not from direct personal experience. I stand on a base of sacred stone, clear quartz, whose abilities are as endless as our best intentions. My dress is adorned with the image of a new garden trellis, which has yet to see spring growth, climb up its latticework, and obscure its design. Before I decide which school I will ally myself with, I seek a pure, direct knowledge derived only from personal experience. My sacred animal, the clever fox, is the embodiment of alert intelligence. Her every movement seems purposeful. I have decided not to make any other decisions at this time. I know this is as valid and useful as any other decision. Crucial to your question is your ability to remain undecided. You are challenged to go on without thorough knowledge of your subject, a definite plan, or support. A plan may evolve as you see what you do not like, want, or need. You may explore all possibilities you are curious about. To avoid boredom, try and do several things at the same time. You may act certain about an issue only to reverse your position when new facts present themselves. You may seem flighty and dishonest to those unaware of your circumstances. Heed the thoughts that are in my head. What you do not like about this advice can reveal which principles are most important to you. Heed the feelings that are in my heart. Any emotions you feel comfortable with, you may claim as your own. They can become the core of the new belief system you are in the process of evolving. Do not decide yet. Number 3. Right, well, thank you for joining me for the Goddess reading today. I hope you got something out of that, some sort of message. If you did, leave a like or a comment below. Consider subscribing. And hopefully, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.